Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooked Gamer here. We're back with Railway Empire 2. As you can see, the last episode, you didn't really see the end of it, I suppose. However, we were able to achieve the director rank, which I'm quite happy with. It was a hard scenario to go through. I do want to say though that we're gonna jump through some of them. We've been jumping through, back and forth, really. So there is not much of a difference here. The reason being is because the new DLC dropped, and I kind of want to stay in the region, and also want to check it out because we've checked out the other ones. I definitely haven't checked out everything. Let's be honest. However, I think this just makes sense. Somehow Italy is separate from Europe, so it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, Bella Italia has dropped, and yeah, I definitely want to check that out. Let's take a look at what's available. So I'm gonna switch to all maps, but just go back, right? Because it starts from, this is the Indian DLC, so I'm gonna start from 21, 23 to 22, 23. Okay, so let's just go through those. It's normal, so okay, actually all of them are normal. Okay, so that's interesting. Maybe for a change, number of cities 13, so it's a very small map, I suppose, and then 46 rural businesses. And yeah, let's see. 1855, not my favorite, very honestly, because of the fact that the trains are so slow and whatever. But look at the other ones. Sorry, let me just try this again. Okay, so 1870 and 1880. I mean, honestly, it's a bit disappointing. The reason behind it is, I mean, Italy has really fast trains, good trains, so I don't know why they decided to go like 300 years back, but look, it is what it is, I suppose. But let's just see. I think I want to go for someone else this time around. Let's just see. Maybe self-taught, whatever, 20. Yeah, this is fine. I just want to go for someone. Yeah, her. I know the maintenance is slower, but we get more money out of the express trains. And express trains, I think this is what we'll be going here for. Now, she's French, but what can we do? Auction, professor. Yeah, let's go for this.
Buongiorno. So, you are the one who's going to assist me in getting this transport business up and running. Very well. Let us create a railway network that befits the greatest city of all, Rome. For now, you should focus on getting established within the papal state around Rome and utilize the famous Colosseum. It is sure to attract many passengers.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I like the fact that there are different goods and whatever, right? I kind of feel disappointed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Colosseum and it's great that we can see it. It's just, we've been to Paris, we've been to other places, and I didn't see Eiffel Tower or whatever. So it's just, it's a bit silly now suddenly adding it. But yeah, it's fine, whatever. It's good to see it, don't get me wrong. But yeah, definitely the other ones should be upgraded with it as well, I feel. The most recognizable things. Anyway, so hogs, sausage, grain, the usual pasta. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Olives, obviously, olive oil. Yeah, absolutely. Vegetables. Okay, so milk has been pushed down as well. Look at this. Wool all the way down to 60. The clothing, really good. 70,000. Okay, and what's that? Leatherware. Okay, that's interesting. I suppose that does make sense, right? Fashion is a big thing in Italy. So let's look at the map real quick. So we have regions of Italy that are locked. 2,144 days to connect these places. Now, what I'm really happy about, and that's why I think the engineer wouldn't really work here, is the fact that there are no, the land is flat, right? So we can really Okay, so this place is needing to be connected first, and it's actually pretty good. Latina. Strange. I would have thought it'll be Naples or something, but I suppose, yeah, okay. We're kind of dealing with middle of Italy, right? So it's not that low. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to connect... ooh, I'm going to butcher these names. Civitavecchia? Civitavecchia? I'm not sure. Okay, Rome, let's stick with that. 2.5 million. We've got 420 points. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, I definitely want to go for the Le Continent because of the Express. I think that's what we'll be going for. And that leaves us with not a whole pile. 120 points. Is there anything from... Okay, reduce construction of bridges. That could be actually pretty good because we need a bridge over, right, to that place. So not all that bad. Okay, and then citizens, 3 cities and 5 rural businesses. And we've got only... Okay, so this is very doable. Look at how Rome restrictive is. Wow, okay, okay. So that is interesting. So this is going to be for passengers, I can tell you now. This is going to be Roma Termini. That's the station. Then we're going to go here. Look at the sizes. I mean, that's definitely changed, no? Like they were smaller before. 100%. I don't even have room for any of this. Okay, well, that's interesting. So let's have one of the stations will go like this. Maybe this is just for possible expansion, so it's already blocked. It does make sense to do that. I suppose... yeah, look how flat this is. Wow, so good. I'm gonna go for with 2 right away. Rome will become the switch city. Okay, then this one goes all the way to Latina. There's nothing here, so we might want to go for like... Oh look, there are olives here. Fruit, that's so good. And that's the reason why I wanted to switch as well, because it's always the cows, the grain, the whatever. So something new, something different is really good. And the new DLC just made it...
Our network grows and grows.
You know, made it an easy decision, honestly. Let's be honest. Okay, so... I think what I want to do is... You know, Rome having this special building, it would just make sense for us to have a restaurant and a post office, and the rest of the places will have a maintenance depot and the post office. And I will go and have them going back and forth. Sorry, this is gonna be express only. Yeah, and just start like this right away. I think that's the best thing to do here. I may regret it, you never know, but for the moment, let's just try this out. I actually have never done this before. I always started with delivery of, you know, this and the other and whatever. Okay, so that's gonna be the same situation here. Let me quickly block. Now the train seems to be quite expensive, so that's the only thing I've noticed. But at least it'll give us a steady income, I think. Anyway. So let's have one in the middle here. One in the middle somewhere here. Okay, there doesn't seem to be too much of a usage for the moment. But it will be making money either way. So it's all good. And as they grow, they will make money. Okay, let me also make sure that this is set to 80. Right? So she better not disappoint us, I suppose, because we picked her for a reason. Now, this has almost depleted all the money we had. So that's an interesting choice. Yeah, we know that. Now, what can we do here? Okay, so grapes would be good for wine. The only thing is wine is not needed till 35,000. So that's pretty early, I think. Olives are needed. Okay, pasta. What's pasta needing? I would think grain. Yes. Okay. Grain is here. And there's also pasta. Okay, so we're back to 600,000. So let me grab another station like so. Rome is actually, you know, so big right off the bat, which I pretty much like. And then Latina again. Perhaps let's just have one line for now. And then that needs to go over there. Yeah, this will be a problem, but let's do our best. I think it should fit. Yes, it does. Good. Two stations side by side. It actually looks pretty cool. Okay, the reason I'm not going for 2 right away is because we won't have that many trains going. Now, I just realized I don't have these. And do I have all of these? I should have. Not here. There you go. So that's all fixed. Back to what it's meant to be. Okay, for the moment, yeah, so see, this guy is now making money. Well, not making money, but it's at least the 20% revenue, so I'm surprised he's not. What is the... Yeah, see, Latina can switch, so that should be 14.7. Right, so that's very little. Yeah, but it'll work, trust me. Wrong thing. Okay, so from here to here to here to Latina and back. We're gonna go for express freight. So this guy is very slow, whatever that is. Mastodonte dei Giovi. Okay, well, it is what it is, I suppose. Nothing in Latina, but I think Latina will need sausage anyway, right? Yes, they do. Okay, cool. And then pasta as well, so that's good. And then olives, which we can bring from here. But for olives... Yeah, I think we should start making olive oil over here. I think that'd be the best thing to do. And then we can start bringing and connecting these places. But I think I want to connect Terni through the pig factory or the pig place. Look at this guy, right? So he's making now 8,000. So that's really good. Yeah, 100%. And then these will make some money as well. It's just, I don't know how you can call them express, but look, it's 1850. So... expect much. I would have loved if the stations were changed, but yeah, that is what it is. It's not too bad. Okay. Pretty good. I love Italy anyway, so... You know, can't complain. Right, so I think what we should do is to have this go from... Like, should we have it like this? It would make sense. Like in an L shape. I know not necessarily we'll be getting milk just quite yet, right? Because they changed the requirement of it, but it'll be okay. Should we have it like this? Yeah, let's have it like this. And I can go here. Yeah. Nope. No, ma'am. That's not the way we wanted it. Maybe let me just push it down a bit because it'll be easier. Yeah, for sure. To connect. Yeah. There you go. It says 37. Now, it won't be going any faster anyway, so... We don't have to get too excited. 65. Yeah, let's leave it that way, it's fine. Let's make sure the time is ticking. I will just connect it like so. Just for the stop signs. Okay, so another station here. And one over there. The other thing is that, yeah, this one needs to go like that. And over here. Can I have it here though? I'd love to have it here though. It would look so much cooler. I mean, I could potentially... Yeah, no, that looks weird. Yeah, let's have it here, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, money has been depleted. A bit of a tunnel. Can we avoid it? We can. Just by literally an inch. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for some money. Let's not deplete all of it. Demand has been reduced. That's okay. We do need a bond for sure, because that just stops us in our tracks, no pun intended. Let's go now, grab that. And here. Right, and I can grab a guy going back and forth. He doesn't have to stop in here anymore, but he's to... Yeah, he'll stop here. For the moment it's not needed, but it will be. So let's make sure we've got the freight locomotive. Yeah, that's all good. And then let's grab... I'm gonna grab a couple of them in places like this. Here. And here. Maybe here too. Okay, that's a lot of money spent. This thing is called talking about pasta all the time. Really making me hungry. I love pasta. Pasta is life. Okay, so this should have given us... Oh no, it says 5 rural businesses. 1, 2, 3. Aha. So 4, 5. Okay, I see. So I wonder if we can connect this, and maybe this would be a good warehouse. Or should we go like that? Both of them are good options. But look at what's happening. This is now up the hill. So may not be possible just quite yet until we get quite a lot of money. So I'm just thinking, how should we place it? Yeah, let me do it that way. Let me do it that way. Okay, this guy, the same situation. So for the moment, just gonna go like so. Can we avoid this bridge? It doesn't seem to be the case. Right, okay, so that's fine. Let's just wait for the money then. I also will yeah, we'll have this expanded slightly. Not too much, we don't want to go too crazy. But this is just to make sure that everything is flowing nicely. This has the maintenance, so that's okay. Look, now the guys is coming with all of the goods. The only problem is that he's not bringing anything from Terney, but we still have money, time to get that money. So it's not all that bad. It's interesting with the milk, very honestly. I mean, 45, yeah. And then we can actually... Oh, look at this. We can actually come all the way here for the vegetables. I like the icon. Looks good. I would have thought that well, I suppose, look, Italians wouldn't be really visiting Colosseum that often. Let's be honest. Yeah, I kind of hoped that, let's say, there would be something more to it. Like, wouldn't it be cool if they had done it in like modern times, and let's say have people, let's say, transport people from an airport or, you know, something like that. But we're back to the Middle Ages. So it's like that, I suppose. So this is not getting its sausages yet. Yeah, I think one guy will take time. So he should be bringing sausages from here. Yes, he is, to Terney. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's not bad. What is this guy bringing? Okay, the only thing is that he's not bringing anything because there's nothing here. So it's just those two places. But he will. So give him a chance. Also, actually he does need grapes. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. So it's not all that for nothing. And look at the vegetation. It's completely... It's different, isn't it? Yeah, there's more of it, I suppose. I don't know. The vineyard being in the middle of the forest is interesting. But I think the choice of passengers was really good. I really do think that this is making a difference. Yeah, I think really. Okay, well, so let's look towards it and see if there's anything. Tunnel construction. Price of locomotives. Okay, so actually this would be pretty good. Yeah, let's go for that. Because they'll be going faster. Yeah, see? And it's making quite a bit of money. So that's nice. And now he's bringing 2 cars, so that's pretty good. And as they grow, they will expand. Right, okay, so 200,000 we need for this. Nothing to sell, nothing to do. We also have no competition, so I don't know. One of those. I'm just waiting for this, so this guy is coming with sausages. It's just pasta, which is not needed. Yeah. Turney would be good as well, warehouse-wise, because it's got kind of things around it. It's such a difficult one. Maybe instead of doing that in a city, having it in like one of these would be okay. Not sure. Okay, but let's leave that for later. For the moment, let's just construct this piece of the track. Have its direction set up as well. Nice. And I think we should go for this, right? I wonder if this is counted as vegetable. Fruits, vegetable. So I mean, what else would it be? It's either fruit or vegetable. I hope. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just grab this though. If we can. And this guy for sure will need one of these. So that's a bit annoying that, you know, there's a lot of initial investment that you need to make. Well, I suppose it's like with any business, right? So olive oil. Yeah, if I didn't have to build the other things, we would have had enough. Because that would have been pretty useful. But yeah, no, definitely let's go for a warehouse here. Otherwise this other train will be useless. And olives. That's what I'm gonna be having here for the moment. And then the warehouse can be expanded for this and, you know, whatever else, I suppose. Yeah, that warehouse is kind of useless. So I will replace it with something. It's just for now. To grow places and things. So I really wonder if this is working for olives. I mean, it's hard to tell. But I mean, because like tomatoes are fruit, right? They're not vegetables. We think they are, but they're not. So... And then there was something else that we think is a fruit, but it's actually a vegetable, and vice versa. So, but as I say, it applies to either vegetables, but I'm thinking maybe it's in case of something else. I don't know. No, I mean it shouldn't be, right? I think it's a fruit. Olives are fruit. But in case the game doesn't think that, that's my point, I think. Well, we'll see when he completes the tour and how that goes. I mean, Rome would be a good warehouse as well because there's a lot of things meeting in Rome. But that's it. Okay, we can get another bond, which is something I want to do right now. And that will allow me to grab... I think I'm gonna go like this, honestly, and have maybe a warehouse here. Decisions, hard to tell. Yeah, if we had connection between those, it'll be the best. Because there'd be always something delivered, basically. So why won't we try that? But as well as that, I would like to have Turney to turn into... express station. Well, or build one, that's what I mean. Why can't I do this? What's going on? Right, okay, so that's looking better. Now let's go and... this needs to be relocated. I am going to have it here. Yep, looks good. I mean, it's cheap, but it's not that cheap.
The agriculture is running at full speed, as is our freight traffic.
When you really think of it. Nice. Okay, so cool. And then let's go grab one here. For the moment, I'll just have one train going back and forth between. And let's see how that goes. Ooh, look at this. I see. Oh, well then. Okay. Scrap that then. So then, what can we do? Nothing, because this is literally on top of the hill. Right. Maybe here? I mean... By maybe, I mean for sure. Let's just take a look at what's that about. Okay, so it goes into a tunnel, but if we'll wiggle this around, would it be better? No. Okay, well, forget about this station then. I mean, at least this has completed. So that's the only thing. And I suppose I could have a train going like this over to Rome. Yeah. But that's not the best. So I think as much as I regret doing this, I will delete this. Because like this train will be useless after a while, right? Because we're not getting rid of the pasta fast enough because he's getting pasta from here. So it's really useless. I'd rather have another connection for passengers to switch and make money that way. I do believe that is the better choice to make here. However, we wanna make sure that it's not costing us this much. So the best option would be to come from here. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that line. Have it by the water here. And come here. Yeah, so we have just exactly enough. Now let's just get rid of this, right? Because that is... This one is priority, not the other way around. So from here to here. Okay, reconnect this really quick. Okay, it says max 5. But what can we do? It'll slow down, but that's fine. It's just for cows and things. Okay, so that's pretty okay. Maybe I can change the profile of it a bit better from here. Yeah, very picturesque line. I like it. Yes. A small little bridge, nothing too crazy. Yeah, it works fine. 350,000. Yeah, we've got the money. Let's go. However, I would like to expand this as much as we can. 65,000. Okay, yeah, let's do it that way. Because then we can get 2 trains going. No, let's not forget one train is like 120, if I remember correctly. Okay. Now we do have to give it a bit of time. So maybe let's do this, guys, right? Look at the jumps. I'm gonna go and say goodbye for a moment, okay? And progress the game a bit. Maybe complete, you know, the... Yeah, let's meet just before we reach 60,000 in passengers in Rome, or citizens, rather. And then this will complete in time anyway, so it's fine. And then we'll go from there.
Bellissimo! The urban growth is fueled by our trains. It seems that you've familiarized yourself with your surroundings. I think it's time for some expansion. Acquire a concession for one of the surrounding regions.
Okay, guys, so as you just saw, we were able to complete all of the tasks here just before time, so very much difficult, I have to say. Maybe I didn't really do it quite properly, but there you go. What I was able to do is to find a way just to avoid this hill, if you will, or mountain, I suppose. And yeah, there you go. We have a kind of a circle line, which I have done before many times. So it goes through 4 rural stations plus 3 cities, right? So it's pretty good. Now this city here, I think, should go for the sawmills. I don't like the fact that Rome has went for wine, as well as Latina has went for wine. But there you go. What can we do? The Latina definitely needed the olive oil, so that's what's happened. The game has decided to have that there because we were delivering it all the time. But I think Rome would be more suitable for cheese, right? Because of the proximity to milk. So I suppose that either of those places are fine. But this one definitely should be going for sawmills. And I think I'm going to buy it myself. Because it's only going to be another 100,000. And... well, 200,000 now. Something's happened. I think the bills were paid. Let me just take a look at the banking. Yeah, so the banking, as you can see, we can't really do too much over here, unfortunately. So we have to wait for that. The balance has been really good, you know, steadily climbing. So we're doing pretty fine over 6 years. As you can see, it's exploded. We have installed because we are constantly improving, building things and whatnot. So that's pretty good. Now there's a lot of different things being delivered from different places back and forth because obviously I just really connected it, right? So this is what's happened. Now I will have to say, unfortunately, yeah, I probably shouldn't have went the express route as fast as I did. I probably could have done it, you know, maybe halfway through, because it definitely helped, don't get me wrong. However, look at them trains, right? So only now they've added additional trains. So really only now they're really making money that makes a bit more sense. So for the price of them, because it's really, let's be honest, it's really expensive to build them. I don't think that made sense to do it that early on. But there you go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for this thing. It'll start making some money for us. So I'm just gonna place it here, I think. Just out of curiosity, okay. So it is bigger. Oh no, it's not. Okay, see? So it is bigger when the station needs to be placed, I suppose. Yeah, for sure. Okay, well that's good either way. So this will be making the wooden planks, which are needed for cities of the size of Rome, and then this place, Latina. So that's pretty good. It'll be delivering things as we go. I actually have 5 trains going back and forth. Now, the reason why you don't see 5 is because one goes one way, the other one goes the other way. I think though I will add another train. So it'll be 6 trains altogether. It just makes sense to do it because then, like, let's say Rome isn't waiting 20 turns by the time they get the wood, right? Because then there's only 2 stations on the way. Why is this guy? Oh, I see. Let me fix him up quick. Yeah. Made a bit of a boo-boo. But I think as well Rome needs to be expanded, quite honestly. Not doing this very well. So let me just grab this. Actually, if you've ever been to Rome, when I went, it was great, but I didn't think. I suppose, yeah, like everything seemed to be just closed and, well, not necessarily closed, but being renovated. Like the Trevi was like everything was just kind of not necessarily easy to see and whatever, and the amount of people, and I would find it very, very difficult for like people living there, if you were to live there, to actually I suppose function and whatever. I'm sure they're avoiding all the touristy spots, but I mean, it just kind of seemed like you couldn't go to town without, a million people around you, that kind of a thing, so it was just, it was interesting. Right, okay, so let me just expand this section. I think I need to delete this though. Maybe let's just wait for that train to go on. Doesn't matter. He's just so slow. So I'm just gonna have it like so. It's just because apart from those 6 trains that I've mentioned from those 2 lines, there's additional 4 trains from South Latina place, and then this train here that goes back and forth for pigs or cows or whatever. Pigs, I think. Yeah, so that's much better. I saw that this bend was only 92 kilometers an hour, but look, they don't go that fast, 30 max, so I don't have to worry. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now milk also is being utilized, not as much as I would have wanted, I suppose. However, it is for Civitavecchia, or maybe, yeah. Anyway, let's leave it at that. And this is just a matter of time. It will start growing once everything is kind of sorted and whatever. However, oh yes, they're not getting this, but that's okay. It is what it is. I also have two trains going back and forth now because of this warehouse. So otherwise the warehouse wasn't really working, because once the game constructed this, all the factory, because the deliveries were constant, it just needed more and more and more. So one train was able to only supply the, because the town needs it, the factory needs it, so the warehouse wasn't getting anything. Bottom line, that was the issue. And as I said, because there's already wine here, you know, there's no point having it here because we have a line going up and down, distributing everything. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna just wait for... Okay, we've only till March. Wow, okay. I probably shouldn't have spent all that money on expanding the station, but, well, it's been done. I pretty much went into like investing, as you can see, like I've all the modules and everything, so don't really know why I do that so early on, but there you go. I am hoping what's going to happen is that once one of the bonds will pay off, like $1 million or something, and I can actually go for 2 regions. So let's see. Anyhow, there is sausage and whatever. I suppose wine is good because this place needs it. Well, not yet, but will. But it doesn't really matter. There you go. Rome is getting no grapes. Olive oil as well. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Look, we're already making... The only thing is that as time goes by, these become more expensive. So, Umbria, Tuscany, and northern Sicily. It's kind of strange to see Sicily here. Because Sicily is an island, right? Like, so, yeah. Not sure. Don't know the regions of Italy that well to be able to contribute. So let's just not say anything. Okay, so that's working okay. Yeah, that's 7 weeks and 500,000. I think I'm just gonna wait for it. I think that'll be the best thing to do, because then we'll be able to buy 2 once the bond pops in. Okay, so the research, yeah, so this is what annoys me, right? This thing not coming up. But anyway, we at least can get these things. So we've got points for everything, so that's really good. So yeah, I'm gonna go for this and this. There you go. Well, that was pretty cool. So we'll be getting more money, more... Is that what it was? Yeah, more speed. Not that they will be going crazy. Can corner. And then increase the ticket price by additional 5%, and this again 5%. So 10% more, right? From so I suppose overall it does work. And we should see the balance increase quite significantly, I would say. So we shall see anyway how that goes. I probably should have 1 or 2 here of these guys. Yeah. Okay. Let's leave it here, guys. I think that there has been progress made. I will buy these in the meantime. And then we'll go from there. I think this was the best decision I've made, although this guy doesn't seem to be making money, which is strange. Not sure how that works. Yeah, he's delivering. There's a lot of olives being delivered into the warehouse, so pretty good. This will just mean that those two cities will grow faster. Sawmill? Yeah, so Sawmill now is making money, so that's pretty good. Because things are being delivered to Rome. Cool. Just as I said it, this suddenly just went down significantly instead of going up. So I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, it should be fine very shortly. I will keep you up to date. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next episode. Meanwhile, take care of yourselves, and as always, stay hooked.